So there are two things that happen with minimization that are important to highlight before I continue on. The first is that when we are amidst minimization cultures within our organizations, there's firstly a gravitation towards sameness. We want, we like to work, we gravitate towards people who are like us. And I don't mean unconscious bias, look like us and sound like us, although that is true as well. It's a behavioral based bias. We gravitate towards people who behave like us because it's easier, faster, but also we're not clocking differences because we're so connected to sameness. We love it to be around similarities. We look for similarities in our actions and we avoid differences. And the problem with over anchoring to sameness and thinking that everyone has the same experience and wanting everyone to have the same experience is that it fails to embrace the concept of equity, because we can't see that people are having different experiences in the workplace. We can't see our own power and privilege. We can't see inequities in the workplace, or we're unaware that we're treating people differently. So the over anchoring to sameness is a problem. The second thing that happens with minimization that is really important and is arguably, in my view, more insidious because it actually permeates every aspect of talent management, is that we push behavioral sameness and conformity, which is to say that when we're in minimization culture, we say we care about diversity and differences and we want people to be unique and be authentic, stated language, but the lived experience is one of, this is how we get ahead within our organization, unwritten rules for success. Anyone who behaves like this will get ahead. We call it meritocracy. And we think that these unwritten rules for success or behaviors on how to thrive and advance are culture neutral. They don't tie back to cultural identities. But what we fail to understand is that this minimization way of behaving will always tie back to the preferred ways of behaving of the majority of people who make up leadership now or historically. And so for most organizations, the gravitation or the push towards behavioral conformity connects back to a cisgender, hetero, white, like Anglo, male, affluent, older Christian normative. And so that meritocracy is how we get ahead here is actually incorrect. Minimization is about pushing preferred ways of behaving up the majority tied in the leadership ranks. And so behavioral conformity is a bias and it is a barrier. And this is why minimization strikes at our ability to belong. So we gravitate to sameness and we push behavioral conformity.